Hello.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Wait for the music to loop in.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, let me listen to this. This is the only time in the week that I'm listening to this music. Or maybe afterwards when I re-watch our live stream over and over again.
Yeah, you can just. I think you should be able to just download the loop. It's like every
to just
day.
download the music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't download a car.
I remember the discussion a few years back when 3D printers were really popular. Like you could download a gun, right, and print a gun. Yeah,
it should be still possible, even more possible.
Oh yeah, probably. Hello, everyone. It's 4:02 here in Poland, 4 p.m. You can see that I still have some sunlight left, which is good because like we are already in this part of the year when days are getting longer, and it's Thursday. It's 4 o'clock, meaning me and Kevin are going to spend around 2 hours here talking about React ecosystem, talking about technology, speaking in French. Probably you can
possibly.
expect that.
Hopefully, I would say hopefully. Yeah. Like this week was quite like this week and previous week, like the literal week between those streams we had, the previous one and this one. I don't know why, but like everything is going crazy.
What do you mean? Do you mean like politics, or do you mean
like? Oh yeah. Now that you said that, yeah, as well.
Let's not talk politics. Sorry that I said that. Let's rewind. Hello, everyone. It's Thursday, 4 o'clock, and we're gonna talk about
politics.
Technology only, and in particular React and React Native. Yeah. As you may have noticed, we do not have any particular subject for today's stream, so we'll just browse out the news and maybe play around with something that catches our eyes,
attention.
There is one huge topic right now, and like it's one of the main topics in the newsletter as well, from Sebastian. We're gonna circle back to it at some point. I was trying to invite someone from.
Sorry, I have been looking at the comments. And the
comments. What are
Ranger Foundry asks, "Have you guys ever tried Expo?" Yeah.
Like, okay, so yes, and we did it several times on the stream. You should visit more often. You should visit more often.
Oh, I can see Neon Jeff as well. Hi, good to see you.
Yeah, and Ranger Foundry was waiting here for the past 30 minutes, so I guess like that's what do you want to know about Expo, Ranger? I'm new.
Any questions? Just hit us up with the questions. I consider myself quite knowledgeable about Expo. I'm not the master, but I know I went
Professor
through my
Kevin.
Yes, my fair share of problems and issues.
Good. Let's check that out. Explain in an elevator pitch what is Expo.
In an elevator pitch?
Yes, I'm closing the door and we are going to 15th floor. So you have around 15 seconds, 30 seconds. Go ahead. Time start.
Expo is a bundled bunch of libraries and basically a framework above React Native that enables all of the developers to have faster iterations with development, because Expo takes away the need for setting up like development environment and pipelines and quite a bunch of that stuff. And gives you...
That's 25 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, that was a bad pitch. It's kind of hard. It's kind of complicated to like give a... I never honestly.
Can I?
To be fair, I've never even thought about what is Expo. Yeah, sure. Wait. Let me.
So I have a leg up because I've heard your explanation, and I also
it was bad.
And I also had 30 seconds to come up with my own.
Starting
Expo. Okay.
3, 2, elevator doors closes.
Expo is first and only, with asterisk, framework for React Native. It's encouraged by React Native team to use React Native with framework, and Expo is the biggest and first one of them. That's all.
Oh, wow. You have 5 seconds left.
Yeah.
You could have also asked for a raise in this elevator.
Ranger, I hope that was helpful. We talk about Expo a lot on this live stream. Expo, every week, Expo has something new to showcase, a lot of blog posts.
I would say like that. Expo used to have the biggest flaw possible, and that flaw was that it was not supporting the native modules outside of the Expo ecosystem. It was basically a huge no-no for more advanced developers. So I've often heard that, so you want to start a new like React Native project, go to Expo, initialize the project, and then eject.
Well, I feel like
but it used to be like that.
Yeah. I feel like this explanation, this like argument is no longer valid for several years. Like it's counterproductive even to mention it right now.
But it's fair, because I'm not sure, because Expo used to have a bad bad rep because of that reason. But now Expo got so huge that I honestly don't see any reason why not to use Expo. It just improves the work. I don't know what else to say about that. It's just and also now you can even write your own custom like native modules, and it's super fast, super fun, and super easy. So
So if I can start just like sharing my window on this one, you can see here on React Native site, you go to get started, and then you can also use React Native without a framework. However, we found the most developer benefit from using React Native framework like Expo. Expo provides features like files-based routing, high-quality universal libraries, and the ability to write plugins that modify native code without having to manage native files.
I kind of forgot that because I always considered React and React Native a framework, but it's actually just a library, right? So it's not a framework per se.
What? React Native is not a framework?
Yeah. And React as well.
Potato, honestly.
Yeah, but using React Native without framework. So when I thought that React Native is a framework, so I thought like, why use framework with framework? But
Meta framework from Meta.
they missed such a chance.
Meta framework. So yes, we do talk about Expo a lot on this live stream, but not exclusively, because we touch also on just like regular React Native topics and React topics and web topics and AI topics and all sorts of things. So shall we get started?
Yeah.
Do you remember how last week we went through some kind of like summaries from 2025 and expectations for 2026? And then I told you at the beginning, and we have a bunch of like code riddles from Byte.
We didn't do any of them.
And we didn't do any of them. So shall we start with Byte?
Sure. Yeah. Let's start with brain teasers to get into the mood.
It's always hard to go to the newsletter from this page.
Yeah. For some reason, for quite a bit now, I keep getting headaches every day, and it's so annoying. So maybe by doing some brain teasers, I can prevent that.
Yeah. Let's do the brain teaser. So this one is from yesterday. And this is AI, basically just COBOL, bootstrapping bun for fun, blah, blah, blah. Okay, the main thing. jQuery. You know what? You know what would be funny? If we did something with jQuery today.
Because why?
Honestly, they dropped jQuery 4.0. Like jQuery is still alive. And also, if I go to Perplexity,
Yeah, why not? Why not go further? Let's do something in PHP.
well, I don't know PHP. No, I'm
I
not saying
don't
I
know
know
as well.
jQuery, but so like, how much of the internet, internet uses jQuery still?
You know what? In full honesty, with release of jQuery 4.0, they really could have like
Look at
brush
this.
up their page a little bit. Can you show their like jQuery.com?
Sorry, let's. Can we look at this statistic for now? Because like this is widely known that jQuery is still powering like 3/4 of three quarters of the website.
Yeah, but isn't that because of the same goes for, I guess, PHP, that it powers like 70% of the but like PHP is used in WordPress, so that the
Okay, yeah,
bumps.
it's the same. It's very
Yeah,
similar. Okay.
so apparently you can cover around 60% of entire internet by just learning jQuery and PHP. That's like two superpowers.
React is used on roughly 6% of all websites.
But isn't that a little bit of 80-20 rule? Like 80% of the internet uses PHP and jQuery, but only 20% of users go there, and 80% of users go to
Maybe.
20% of.
Well, I just thought that was
I mean,
funny.
take
And
take a peek. Take a peek on at their website. And I'm not
Okay.
trying to shame anyone, but
This one.
see, you laughed. First thing you did, you laughed.
Yes. Well, it's not ugly. It just dated.
Outdated. Hell outdated.
Well, look at this. They are removing support for Internet Explorer lower than 11. So that's progress.
Brave.
It's cute.
I'm sorry. Yeah, it's cute. And sorry, I'm not hating on jQuery. I never hated on jQuery. I'm not a fan of PHP for some reason. I never liked PHP. I never could get into the mindset of like how to use and how to write PHP. Never got past it. I don't know why. I guess same reason why so many people just hate German language, just because. And
Yeah, no
yeah,
jQuery hate is allowed here, of course.
exactly.
Like
And
this is a huge part of internet. Like I don't know much about jQuery because I was not a web developer back in like I don't know 2000s, but like I know, like I instinctively know by just osmosis how much jQuery was important over the like course of like website building life cycle or whatever, right? Like how many like modern JavaScript has its root in jQuery library.
yeah. Like I
So
still remember so many times when I was starting my development journey, so many times when I was trying to look how to do something with React, like 60% of the comments were started like code examples. I was just like skimming through them, had those dollar signs. I was like, everything uses jQuery. Yeah, Neon Jeff says no jQuery hate will be allowed. No, so yeah, none given. Laser Focus says, bro, PHP is good now. Check out Laravel. I've heard about Laravel, and I'm not saying PHP is bad. I know, in fact, PHP is powerful. It's very useful, and yeah, but for some reason, I don't know. When I see PHP, my brain freezes. I don't know why. I can't explain it. I will try to overcome this. I will at some point. But, every day, 20 things to learn appear, and I don't manage to learn 10 things a day. So, yeah, it's just in the backlog. Hopefully, I'll get to that at some point. It's the same page since I used it like 10 years ago, Robert says. And yeah, it's kind of amazing.
You download it? You download jQuery? How does that work? What? Okay,
I mean,
you download the JS file?
I mean, I bet they have the NPM as well. Come on.
Oh yeah, like they have it here, but you can download it.
Laser Focus also added that Laravel is the most complete backend system right now, all batteries included, job scheduling, etc. I mean, yeah, but it's although I can't agree nor disagree. Once you learn React and JavaScript, it's kind of hard to escape this. How to say it? It's kind of hard to escape the convenience of just using like Node. Node.
Node.js. Yeah.
Node.js for backend hosting, or like everything is so integrated now that I would be honestly afraid, like really afraid to write my own backend. The same reason why I don't have an NAS, like network accessible storage, in my home. I would love to have that, but each time I'm starting to research that, it's just, I know too little about security to be able to properly secure everything I create. And I would hate to be one of those people who, I got hacked. Why? Well, because I tried to do something I have no experience. It's like I wouldn't mount my own lock on the doors. I would trust a specialist with that. So
well, I do. Okay, I do that. Let's do this. jQuery.
Okay.
I'm gonna do some small celebration because like let's do this. What? Okay, not this. Do I only have one good music here? That's a celebration of jQuery. Cool.
One day I might try to somehow connect like royalty-free music, so we can just like soundboard. Yeah, that's
look,
what I was thinking about.
Spot debug.
Soundboard.
Spot debug. So we have a function, reverse string, and then we split the string, we reverse it, and then we join, and then reverse string hello. Okay, so there is a bug here. Huh. Okay, I think reverse might not be returning, but mutating the string.
Oh.
But wouldn't this work anyway?
That would be my biggest guess.
That's my guess, honestly. But like, wouldn't it work anyway if I mutate the string? Okay,
it depends on how chain is invoked.
Yeah, because then then nothing will be returned here, so there is nothing to join.
Yeah, and before checking, let's open the console and just try that.
Let's open the console and try that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm writing in hello, hi, and just now split.
Okay, so console.
Split by that. Okay, it splits nicely. Reverse.
Are you doing this?
It reversed nicely. Join.
Okay, I'm not doing this.
Wait, it worked.
Okay, so it worked. So why?
Oh, wait, show me again the.
Oh. So reverse doesn't work on string per se, it works only on arrays. This bug occurs because the split method treats the string as an array of 16-bit units, not as an array of characters, resulting in an unexpected output. What?
It's because of the emoji.
Whoa. What? That's
I'm gonna.
That's a good bug.
Yeah, I'll try to find an emoji.
Because emojis are basically like
Ranger. I can't copy that message. God dang it. I'm looking for emoji.
Emoji's about to break, yeah.
I'm trying to find the emoji to copy it and paste it.
Huh.
Paste, and let's check.
Nice.
It still works in console.
Maybe it depends on underlying engine or something.
Oh, no, actually, it doesn't work. Because, the issue here, in my case, is that an emoji is a collection of two Unicode characters.
Yeah.
So it will reverse the Unicodes. So as Ranger said, emojis would break. So the emojis will not look correctly.
Nice.
And did you ever see? I think there was a long time ago a presentation on one of our conferences about emojis and how they are created. Like, for instance,
I didn't see the talk, but I know a bit about it. Yeah,
it's
kind
of fun.
Emojis are concatenated to mean like complicated subjects are represented as a group of 3 different emojis, and then another emoji pops out.
That's super funny. So basically, if you would make I don't know, a cloud emoji, and you would make a plus sign with rain emoji, then you would get a cloudy rainy cloud, I'd say.
Should we do another one?
Yeah, let's.
Okay, so let's go back to this. Oh, this was the news from last week. Cloudflare, from a few days ago. Cloudflare bought Astro. So Cloudflare has its own framework now.
I thought Astro is open source.
Well, I don't know. I mean,
isn't it OS?
You can still buy it.
What?
Astro will stay open source.
So what's the point of buying it?
Well, Next.js is also open sourced, but Vercel owns Next.js.
Oh, okay.
Right?
Yeah, so that's also one of the things I never understand. I'm quite bad at
React Native
business.
Are open source technologies, but they are owned by React Foundation now and Meta earlier than that.
Okay, so I would assume that it's because since they have an owner, nobody can make a fork and then sell that technology as their own.
Probably based on licenses or whatever.
Yeah, because that's what was happening with Linux, right? People can just fork it, change some things, and then sell it as their own OS. So maybe since React is owned, I can just fork it and make my own deact and pretend that I created it.
Okay, spot the bug again. Oh, this one is bigger. So we have a user as an object, and then greet function on this object with this. Oh, I will not get this one.
Why?
So that mother has name, and then
I can already tell you what the problem is.
So user mother greet this mother name. What?
It's gonna cause an issue because in this scenario, this is a global context. So in this situation, that mother is undefined, that name will cause a crash.
Okay.
So that's one of the things.
So we should have an arrow function here?
Yes. This would encapsulate this. At least that's my opinion.
So mother instead, since this keyword reference to no.
Oh.
You were not correct. This mother.
Oh, okay. I'm dumb. Yeah. So see, this is one of those things that I learned quite a long time ago, and I know that whenever I see this, I need to relearn that and remember that, because sometimes this is not this.
Yeah.
So like if you would make a function, with const equals, right? In this case, this is encapsulated in the scope of the function. But if you would just declare function name, whatever, then this has a global context.
Okay, I think we are failing the riddles today. So
that's good.
either we double down and do a third one, or we
Yeah, of
go back
course.
to what we can do better, which is reading other people's words and just like commenting on it.
Listen, I like failing. Really,
Okay.
I really believe that by failing you learn the most.
So this one is from January 3rd, and it's more reacted. Oh, I've read about this. So there is something called JavaScript Rising Stars, and on the two spots on the mobile frameworks is Valdi and Lynx, and it's not found.
Oh,
Java, what? Okay. JavaScript Rising Stars. 2025. Okay, it's here. And most popular blah, 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 mobile. Oh, Jamie wrote
Lynx
it.
and Valdi.
So Valdi is the first one. It's how much do we know about Valdi, honestly? Aside from this one blog post from 3 months ago, and aside from the live stream that we did together with
You did.
You weren't here?
I had to quit after like an hour.
I get
quite a bunch of
Links because it had a 1 year almost to like showcase its strengths and possibilities. But Valdi, are you for real? So how is it collected? How is it combined, that list?
You know what? I would say that there are just two.
The following graphs compare the number of stars added on GitHub over the last 12 months. Okay.
You know what? I think that for those two, those two especially, in case of Valdi, if you will say, yeah, it's a framework behind Instagram, you have my attention. And if you'll say about Links that this is the technology behind TikTok, you would have my attention as well. So,
well, it's not about attention. It's about stars that are added over the past 12 months. So Valdi got more stars than Links. That's fine. Look how many stars Expo got.
Oh, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. We were waiting for you.
So like, even though Expo is 10 years old, it still got 10K stars over the past year. And something that's new got only 16K.
But that's... I'm sorry. I'm very not convinced about that metric.
About metrics, about stars, right?
Yeah. No.
Yes.
About like metric that's surrounded by, how many stars it gathered in a short amount of time.
Yeah, of course.
For me, it would mean that throughout past 12 months, around 10,000 new people got interested in Expo, while Links gathered 14,000 people overall interested in it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. This is my argument. So I wouldn't say I'm not supporting this message. By far the most interesting revelation from 10th annual Rising Stars was that for the first time ever, React Native and Expo didn't top the list of mobile framework that's received. Okay, yeah, it's clear. Okay, I support that message. Yes, they received the most GitHub stars in 2025, but at the same time, that metric is misleading, but okay, rising stars. I don't know what to say about this. I got misled because I didn't read the comment properly. This ranking is based on stars, so I guess that's fine. I don't know why Valdi got as many, but like in total, React Native and Expo.
I can tell you, I bet that Valdi got so many stars because of our stream.
Oh yes, of course. You're welcome, Valdi.
I'm 100% sure.
Send me the checks. I'm happy to get your money. I'm
happy that Łukasz will get your money.
Yes, I'm gonna invest it in some energizer.
Call stack sign on the other side.
Did you see? Did you see that I didn't have any energizers today? I ran out.
I'm using my coffee, trying to lower down the inhalation of energy drinks. Just good old coffee.
So that's
Ryan says in terms of ecosystem, React Native beats them all. I mean, yeah, but maybe they just had they had to figure out a way how to talk about those frameworks in some specific context. I'm just not convinced about this approach. Okay, deep copy.
So deep copy, we get object, we return JSON parse and JSON stringify. So like dummy way of copying based on JSON. And then, so I guess like this is the object, and like this new date object will be an object and not string. So if it's not string, it will not get copied properly.
I'd say that, yeah, there is a smell about the date.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure like what would happen.
The deep copy of an object is a copy whose properties do not share the same references as those of the source object from which the copy was made. One approach from this kind of works in that case, but it will convert created to a string to prevent.
That's a date. That was the date created.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So it's not gonna be an object anymore. So it's not a copy. Okay, let's get out of the riddles. Let's go back to this week in React. Proper news. Very serious. Okay, so put on your serious hat now. Do you have your hat on already? Serious hat?
No, I don't own that. I sold it.
Okay, I'm gonna be serious. So this is 265th edition of This Week in React newsletter. How many years is that?
Of what?
So, like 265.
I think some time ago we were doing those calculations.
So over 5 years.
More than, because they also take breaks over Christmases and stuff.
More than 5 years, yeah. So this one is created by Sebastian himself. He's the main. He's the creator of this newsletter. He's the GOAT. He is making this one for us specially. Thank you, Sebastian. Hi, everyone. This week we saw a lot of activity on X about the new AI skills system, and I do want to talk about that. I honestly don't know if I'm knowledgeable enough, but we can try to pick at some of those things to get a better grasp.
Some inference by ourselves, because I didn't read anything about that as well. Once I saw that, all I heard is, oh, that's a mix of tools and MCP. And
well, but a bunch of them like dropped particularly this week, right?
Let me take a guess. Can I? Yeah, so my guess would be, and now I didn't read anything about Claude skills. What I think it will be, just like you have tools for LLMs, skills will be basically a book, like kind of like a book with predefined context, system prompts.
Mhm.
So whenever your tool has to write something, it can go to the Claude skills and fetch some new good practices and new
Mhm.
skill sets and new things. So basically, it's like in the Matrix, Neo had this, plugged in. Like he woke up and he
Yes.
said, "I know kung fu." So your Claude can basically learn kung
Um,
fu in a matter of
yeah.
seconds now.
That's basically what it is from what I've read. I've read some, not a bunch, but yeah. So, it's here and it's the main subject. It's the main subject here. Agent skills. A new Anthropic spec is gaining traction in the AI dev community. Skills lets agents acquire capabilities on demand via progressive disclosure, lazy loading, only what's needed to keep context slim. So basically what you just said.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a hot topic in React this week with multiple projects shipping open source skills and tooling. So,
Mm-hmm.
first one is skills.sh, a platform launched by Vercel to discover popular open source skills. So, let's open that.
Oh, that's so good. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. So they basically first thing they did is they went the Google route.
Yeah, they created the repository.
Yeah. What I mean is that it's not just their skills. So when you want to find any skill, you go to skills.sh and you basically have Google for skills, a browser for skills.
Yeah.
That's so smart. God,
Yeah.
instead of focusing on creating, let's make skills, let's make some useful skills.
They did create skills as well.
I mean, obviously, yes, but making a browser for skills, that's so smart.
And also
Yeah.
the first two installs on their leaderboard are by far skills from Vercel. So Vercel React best practices and web design guidelines from Vercel. Then there are Remotion best practices, front-end designs from Anthropic, skill creator from Anthropic, and then few skills from Expo. Then something about authentication, then Expo, Vercel, Expo, and then someone called Corey Hines, and then call stack incubator at place 18, and then Corey Hines have a lot of skills. I'm wondering
I'm
about
gonna
this
check
Corey
who
Hines.
is Corey Hines.
Yeah, Corey Hines.
Because I feel like I know
He
the name.
created 23 skills. Let's look at his X. Okay, so he's from SaaS Marketing, co-founder Conversion Factory, co-founder Swipewell app, and founder of Swipe Files. Okay, cool. So he's yeah, nice. Congrats, Corey, for creating a lot of skills that people actually download.
Out of curiosity,
Yeah.
I'm asking the chat now. So chat, has anyone been trying or using the skills? Have you played around with them? This is the reverse Q&A session where we can Q&A chat. So I'm the Q part now. But Łukasz, I don't think we have to actually wait for responses.
Yeah.
If they didn't, they're not gonna be like, no, I didn't.
So I want to
look.
I want to look at those not in depth, but maybe overall, how I they're built, right? So skills is the platform to discover. React best practices by Vercel for React and JS skills. So this one is an article. We've encapsulated 10 years. Yeah.
And all of that is achievable, not achievable, accessible by MCP, right?
No, you install them. You install the skills, and then they get installed, I guess, in like a cursor folder or whatever, or skills folder. And then your agents add them, look at your skills on demand.
Why not connect that to to MCP to have basically like all knowledge in one point, so your LLM can get to there and be like, oh, I need this skill, and they respond with, here is your MCP URL, and it can then fetch new skill. I don't know, I'm just yelling at clouds, I guess, at this point, but sorry, there was no other topic that I've changed my mind on so hard as with AI. And so many times with AI, there is this next huge big thing, and I look at this next huge big thing, and I'm wondering, why did it get so popular and everyone is so excited so fast? Like, what changes that from other technologies, features, or changes this week? So I don't know. I'm just a grumpy old man. But to be fair, and I'm gonna brag about this. So chat, listen up. This week I actually finally tried out the agent mode in Cursor. I tried out this Claude 4.5. And I have a mixed bag of feelings. So first of all, it managed to actually implement stuff in the way I would implement. So good points for that. But once the problem started to fill in, because my solution wasn't perfect, it didn't handle it correctly, started looping. So I guess my opinion stands that it's a great tool in experienced hands, because there were many points at which, if I didn't have my experience, I could have just gone with, yeah, okay, it works, it's fine, accept, push, commit, fine, I finished my work. But because I know what's good, what's bad, and what works, what doesn't work, I was able to control this tool. So it's cool, it's fun, it's nice, but it's, at the end of the day, it's still a tool. It's not a revolution.
I looked up one of the skills of the rules.
Mm-hmm. And Ryan, by the way, said that he tried React best practices. Skills are in markdown files, and it's like dynamic context. Yeah,
and it's really easy to human to read. This would be basically your best practices for your repository. So this is very self-explanatory.
I mean, yeah, it's just system prompts. It's just additional context for your LLM.
Yeah, in just regular human language.
Mm-hmm.
There are React Native best practices for agents. So where can I? Okay, I can just see them here, I guess.
Oh, right.
It was best practices. I want to see the repo. I want to see the repo. Okay, I will see the repo here.
Okay. I understood what kind of annoyed me right now. That this skills.sh, if you remove the layer of, it's additional context for your LLMs, this should be a page, a web page, a long time ago. This is a great repository now of good skills and of good practices for every technology you have. So if you remove this, I need it for my LLM. No. You need it.
You need
read it. You need it.
Well,
read
we
it.
had that. We had that. It's called amazing React, for example. So it's a collection of awesome things regarding React ecosystem. Or amazing JS, which is awesome JavaScript. No, not
I think I've
amazing,
seen
awesome.
that.
Yeah,
I
awesome
think I've seen
React,
that.
awesome JavaScript. Like those are like collection of awesome browser-side JavaScript libraries and patterns and blog posts, etc. I remember like just like digesting all of that 10 years ago. Like digesting everything I could about JavaScript, about like mobile ecosystem, amazing Android or whatever.
Yeah. So now there should be something like skills.sh, but let's call it skills.human, where you can go to and find, if you want to learn something, you can just go to there and find the best resources possible for every technology, framework, whatever possible. So basically like a Google, but with
But better.
properly investigated and checked resources, like Google, but with rating system for each resource, if it's good or not.
So I
Yeah,
guess
I'm just
like I guess creation of those skills, like I get why I get why I get why this is all like on the single website and in the single format, right? Because like it needs to be for LLMs to be like in a comprehensive format, right? But I think like it's so easy to create those skills because like you have all of those other materials already where you just say, okay, so I have this documentation on React side, create skills from it. So like who was first to create all of that? Like
you have skills creator. That's one of the skill sets. That's the
where
fifth
skill
skill.
creator, yeah. This skill provides guidance for creative effective skills. Skills are modular, self-contained packages that extend cloud capabilities by providing specialized knowledge workflow and tools. Think of them as onboarding
I'm so
guides.
curious now.
Yeah.
Would it be possible? Oh my God. This would be so much fun. So can you basically
Sorry. I need to read this. Anatomy of a skill. Every skill consists of required skill MD file and optional bundled resources. So skill MD, do we have that in for example this one? Okay, so I guess like uppercase skill is just template.
can
Okay,
you
go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, because this would be so much fun. Like I promise for the next stream, I'm gonna prepare some sort of playground for like LLM stuff. I'm quite surprised I don't have this already. But now imagine, and I'm just curious, can you create a skill that's not technical? So what I'm saying is, can you feed it, for instance, entire library of Harry Potter books and create a skill that your LLM will learn how to write like this person? So basically, can you take all of your articles that you created, run the skills creator through that, and this would take the essence of how you write as a skill. So I'm just curious, would it work? So can you look at that, and this would say that, oh, if you want to write like Łukasz, you need to start like essence of your skill basically as an MD file. That would be super fun and interesting. So yeah,
I guess,
next.
but like consider like I think in terms of like practices of how to write like someone that could work, but like in general the skills are really atomic, right? Like those are really atomic things that you do. So it's
Okay,
easy
so a little
in
bit
terms of technology. It's easy in terms of technology and documentation because you have do's and don'ts, which you can have in writing articles.
So a little bit different approach. Take a bunch of lyrics from a rapper.
Uh-huh.
Can it extract it like a bunch of skills as well? Because this can create like
Let's find out. Let's find out.
How to write a bar, how to write an entire. Sorry, my vocabulary around rap is pretty poor. I know
How
it's
to
bar,
rhyme.
how to rhyme 2 bars.
The things that rhyme are rhymes.
Yeah.
Listen,
And
I'm
voila,
not here
that's
not
the
here
first line of
next
the
week.
skill.
I'm not here next week on Thursday.
Aww.
Yeah,
So I need to find someone else.
You need to find a guest to talk about something interesting. Because next week I'm gonna be. It should be here somewhere. It should be in React Native section. I'm gonna be in Berlin at React Universe meetup at Zalando. So that's a sponsored segment. If you are in Berlin or nearby and you have interest in React Universe, in React Native or whatever, things like that, sign up on this page. Come see me in person. I think Mike, our co-founder, is gonna be there as well. We will have Artur, who was on this live stream earlier before. He is doing a talk there, so come say hi. We're gonna have a fun time. Yeah, Artur's Morris Magiera. He's gonna have a talk.
Oh, he's so much fun. God damn, I thought that maybe instead of you, I can take Artur on the call, but
nope, not happening.
It was actually amazing. Like Artur, when he was on the stream, like you wouldn't be able to figure out that it was his first stream. He is a natural.
Oh yeah, he's very smart. Expo, Ranger. We are mentioning Expo. Expo mentioned. Expo has its own skills for Expo apps and EAS projects.
EAS.
So in plugins, there is Expo app design. There is Expo deployment and skills and upgrading Expo. So in Expo deployment, you have a skill MD. This skill covers deploying Expo application across all platforms using Expo application services. So those are just like good README files, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Let's move on from skills to something else. Kevin will next week talk about skills some more. He will learn about them and he will explain it very, very well. Let's move on. Firefox 147. You might wonder why Firefox is in the headline of the React section. It turns out this release is quite important for React developers, unlocking 3 new APIs that are now available in all browsers. So view transition that React relies on is in Firefox right now. I think it was first in Chrome. CSS anchoring positioning, and also some addition to CSS that should replace the need for JS-based positioning libraries, and navigation NPI. Okay, cool. New Firefox. Should we go into the sponsored link? 10 React app example to inspire your next project. Okay. CRM app, ERM app. What? What's different between CRM and ERP?
Wait, what? CRM and
What's
ERP?
the CRM? I'm gonna ask Perplexity about this. What is versus what is it? ERP.
Goddamn, I look away from the screen for a second and you are like making up new words.
Yeah.
Oh,
Customer
see, okay.
relationship management focuses managing company relationships and interactions with customer and leads,
Yeah.
while ERP, enterprise resource planning, focuses on managing internal resources and core back
Makes
office
sense.
operation. Like, makes sense, but both look like dashboards.
Yeah, but one is to manage your clients. Second one is for your HR to manage your
Yeah,
hires.
employers. Yeah, and then sales dashboards. Okay, another one.
Yeah, that's for finance.
Financial portfolio app.
I don't
HR
know.
dashboard.
Oh my god. Okay, good. Health Vault app. That's for managing your vault in Fallout.
What is Vault?
Skarbiec.
Okay. Why is it Health Vault app? Health.
Yeah, I bet it's a
Is
super secure way to storage your health data.
Oh, okay. The Health Vault sample app is a secure app for storing personal
Yeah. Got it. Got it.
Almost word by word.
Yeah.
Fleet management, team collaboration, and movie app. That's my favorite kind of app. Okay. React, RFCPR, use store, create store APIs. Prettier.
You know what? I think I just struck a gold idea.
Mm-hmm.
That's an idea for like localized LLM for your. Oh my, yeah, okay. I'm gonna just throw this idea. Maybe somebody in the chat will pick it up and make it. If you will make it open source, please, because I want to use it as well. One of my biggest pains whenever I'm reading something like this entire newsletter, just scroll through the page, just scan it with your eyes and notice how many abbreviations there are. The CRM for ERP, for CFP, for PR, for whatever.
For the LLM.
Yeah. Imagine having a small plugin that understands the context of the conversation of the page and then creates a small snippet so you can hover over the what's the word? The abbreviation, and it shows you the meaning. So in this case, you are looking at React Native IDE. So you can hover over IDE and it shows integrated development system and environment.
Okay.
Don't tell me that's not super useful.
That's useful. And like you just create like a plugin for Chrome or something, extension.
Yeah,
for
but it needs
browser
context.
with with LLM.
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
I'm so hyped. This will be so good.
Listen, we talked about this last week because it dropped on Thursday, I think, January 14th. So what?
Harmony.
7 days ago. Harmony OS, Software Mention, and Huawei joined forces and brought React Native Open Harmony, React Native library that you run your app directly on Open Harmony devices. So I want to understand this because this is quite huge. Even from the headline here, Harmony OS already powering 27 million devices. And you know what?
First,
I actually have a Harmony OS phone.
Oh, really?
Give me a moment. Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting. So in the meanwhile, I'm looking at the list of Harmony OS devices.
It's not opened. Oh, maybe it is opened.
Yeah, I'm trying to take a look and find the list of Harmony OS devices. Because this is like extension of Android, right? There's like separate flavor.
I don't know. I don't think so. I think it's a completely new operating system.
Harmony OS, really?
Yeah.
Can you ask your amazing like AI thingy, like what's the difference between Harmony OS and Android?
What did I do? I did something wrong. Okay, view source. I did view source. What is Harmony OS and is it Android based? Harmony OS. Czasami... What?
I
Why
don't
is
know.
it Polish? English, please.
Angels.
Harmony OS is Huawei's own operating system for phones, tablet watches, TVs,
Oh.
and IoT devices. It started out very close to Android on phones, but the newest line, Harmony Next, is moving away from Android compatibility.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it would make sense that they need a separate handling for React.
Yeah. So I have the phone. I got it from Callstack because I was
Is it the
going to...
Mate? Or
What?
Nova?
Nova 14.
Nova 14 series, okay.
What? This is nice. It's a nice phone.
Oh, wait. So does it mean that until now you were unable... No, wait. Okay, my brain glitched. So since it's Harmony OS,
Yeah.
you are not able to download apps from Play Store or whatever?
No, you can't.
So how do you
Well,
get apps on Harmony OS?
Well, so Harmony OS is mainly Chinese market, meaning
Mhm.
like they have their own store and their own apps. Also, Lynx.js is supporting Harmony OS.
So does it mean, since it's like China owned, if they would get, I don't know, mad at YouTube, if they would block YouTube, would they block it entirely on Harmony OS, or do they block it based on the region?
You should ask Xi Jinping.
I'm not sure if he owns Harmony OS.
Well, you said it's China owned, so if they, meaning
I mean,
probably
yeah,
like China.
because I'm just curious. Yeah, but this is a very new thing for me. Till now, for me, it was always it's either Android-driven device with Google Play Store or iOS with Apple Store, and now having a third store with entirely different, So my first thought is, okay, so can I just download Spotify? Is Spotify available on Harmony OS?
I don't know because mine is not booting because I never started it. I probably need to charge it. But if I charge it, maybe we can find out.
Yes, you can get Spotify on devices running Harmony OS primarily through Huawei's App Gallery. So do they have App Gallery?
Okay, I'm charging the phone.
But since they are moving away, so let's say Spotify. Do they have Spotify?
Let's read through the article.
Oh, yeah.
Harmony OS is a completely separate operating system. Native apps from other platforms aren't directly compatible with it. However, while it differs from Android and iOS, it still feels familiar and shares many concepts when it comes to interactions over user experience. The developer experience is also quite familiar. You can use, ArcTS.
See, my plugin now shows you what it is with the link to whatever. I mean, it might. Most probably tomorrow I will forget about this idea. So chat, please remember to make that.
Look at the logo. The logo is very similar to Xcode, right? To Apple App Store.
Yes, and to Canva, I think.
So
yeah,
dedicated programming language. It's a language.
Check out Canva. Look at the gradient in Canva. It's basically identical gradient.
Okay. So it's a language. So programming language used in Harmony OS ecosystem. Okay. They created its own language. Why?
I don't know, Łukasz. I think that you were one of those who were explaining the links for me and other different approaches to the same problem. I would start, if we are asking question why, I would start with why having another separate OS. Why not
okay,
just use
so
Android?
that's easy because they got blocked by Google from using
What?
Google directly. They got
What?
blocked by Google like 8 years ago from using like licensed Android. So they used Android open source project. But since then, they even moved on from Android open source project into their own operating system because they don't want to be like locked in Android ecosystem. They want their own ecosystem. It's safer for them to create that. Because like Huawei had
See, we
like
are, whether you want it or not, we are brushing the politics topic a
I
little
think
bit.
Huawei. Why did woo? It's fired up. So why and how they draw? Why and how Google dropped support for Huawei?
Wasn't that about some like spy stuff, spying on users?
Yeah,
Something like
yeah, it was. So Google stopped supporting Huawei on new phones because the US government put Huawei on a trade blacklist in 2019. So like
Wow,
7 years
quite a
ago.
long time ago.
So Google stopped providing Huawei access to closed source Android parts and Google mobile services. So they still used Android open source project, but without Google mobile services. But like still, they wanted more freedom, right? They didn't want this to happen again.
Wow. You unlocked a couple of like memories I completely forgot, because I in fact do remember Huawei getting in trouble with like Google and like on the multinational level market. I don't know how to say that. Okay, so they created Harmony OS. Okay, that's a valid reason. If someone would say that I am not longer allowed to build a square house, I would build a circular house.
Yeah, sorry. So I want to go back to the article. So ArcTS is based on TypeScript, so it means developer don't need to learn a new technology. That's cool. To make developer process more comfortable, Huawei has prepared a dedicated IDE called DevEcho Studio. Okay, cool. DevEcho. Like Iveco, which is like a track company. It's similar to Android Studio if you have prior experience, blah blah blah. Okay. So React Native Open Harmony is a library that makes it possible to run React Native apps on Open Harmony devices. You can use it by either integrating it into an existing app or starting a new project from scratch.
Okay.
It's built using new architecture. If you haven't migrated, okay, blah, blah, blah. React Native Open Harmony supports React Native 077, 072. What? Like those two particular versions? Okay, so maybe they started with 072. They ported it to 077, but like skipped the versions in between because like
this would
that's
make
how
sense.
long it took to bring 72 to work. And then like they are dropping 5 additional versions to support for 82. However, for legacy use cases, we've created a fabric-based adaptation. Whoa, that's a lot of work. While React Native Open Harmony is still a young project, it's already established its role in ecosystem. Many well-known applications have adapted it. Major social platforms like YY and Xiaohongshu.
I don't know.
Today, more than 27 million devices on the Chinese market are running on Harmony OS Next. Already, more than 300,000 apps and meta services are available, and 10 million registered developers. Yeah.
Actually, you know what? Now that I read about that, it sounds very exciting.
Yes, it
Because
is. Yes, it is.
if you, I mean, especially for React Native developers, because this would mean basically that in maybe a short time, you would be able to just like add one more entire huge market to your application. Which
Yeah.
basically is like tick a toggle switch on Expo, for instance, and then suddenly your app is also distributed to additional 10 million users. That sounds super cool.
Yeah, it is. But
Oh
like,
wait, no,
I don't
no,
see.
no. I'm sorry. Yeah, this would require for all existing libraries to also add support not only for iOS and Android but also for Harmony OS. Now
Well, not
that
all
I
of them,
realized.
only with the native code, right?
Yeah,
And look at
most of
those.
them.
Reanimated, gesture handles, screens, web view, SVG, and safe area context is already supported. But
I mean, it would
I
make
don't
sense.
see.
Software Mansion is behind those libraries, right?
I don't see any links here.
What do you
I
mean
don't
links?
see a link.
Oh
to
yes, sorry, I thought you mean links.
links. I don't see any links to how to like use it, how to use this
Well,
React Native Open Harmony.
maybe they didn't yet like release. I mean, yeah, that's kind of weird.
Okay. No, but like, look, React Native Open Harmony third-party library. It's
Very
an
soon I'll be able to.
organization.
Oh, not really. Never mind. I doubt this is the library they were talking about.
Yeah, yeah. So it's probably not public yet.
So, but the news is about announcement, right? Not publication or release.
Well, it says that it already works with such and such React Native. Huh.
But still, this is
So if I
quite
wanted to
fun
use
news.
it, how do I use it?
I mean, I guess you can't now yet. Yeah, but I have the same question. Like, you can't do React Native CLI create or Expo init. So how do you set up the project? And you can't really use NPM fully because NPM is mainly focused around iOS and Android apps with like native support. Yeah, that's a bunch of good questions.
Yeah, like I want to use it. I have a Huawei phone. I have an Open Harmony phone. I want to create the app for it. So how do I use it? Okay, app gallery. Can I install something in app gallery? Agree.
Yeah, check if they have Spotify.
Well, it asks me to log into my Wi-Fi network, and I don't know if I want to. Well, obviously, but and I have an update. How do you know that I have an update available if you don't have the internet?
Oh, wow, that's a good question.
Okay, so it remains to be seen. How do I use it? I won't start using
Łukasz,
it.
please try to actually answer that question because you asked a really fun question now.
Which one?
How do you know you have an update if you didn't reach out to the internet yet?
Well, it's not a new phone. Someone already turned it on at the office. It wasn't like brand new.
Maybe it fetched
So maybe it got
yeah.
connected earlier,
Okay.
and now it just, it's already hacked your router. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I want to see how do I use this new lib.
Oh, it's not gonna tell you. Come on, it's too new. But since they are also blocked from things like, okay, no, GPS is an open standard, so everyone can use GPS. but
Oh, look. How do you know this? Copy. Huh? Look.
what?
No, but it went to this
Yeah,
like third
yeah,
party library.
told you it's wrong.
It's wrong. It's wrong. I don't want any third party. I want to
I'm
use the software mention.
I think you might have by accident like skipped some dates and something like mentioning when they will release it.
Okay, okay. Again, several years ago, started working, blah, blah, blah. We're happy to share, has been cooperating from the start of this project, like from the start, from 2019. Okay. Okay, we will not get to the bottom of this. I think we shall move on.
Yeah, let's. But it's something to keep your eyes on because like from React Native ecosystem perspective, it's huge, amazing, fun news because this might create a new market for so many applications and like easy migrations and stuff like that. So I'm gonna keeping my eyes on that news. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, actually, that 6 hours ago, there is a one comment underneath that blog post. Does the Expo project have a solution for adapting to Harmony OS? So I see that we are not the only ones with questions.
Where do you see that comment?
At the
Here.
bottom.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Moving on. While I'm like scrolling through this newsletter, it seems like there are not that many updates. There are a bunch of articles. But okay, so React Native Windows and React Native macOS got updated to 081 with new architecture by default. And there are 2 blog posts about this on. Okay, there is blog post about React Native Windows, but there is only like a release for React Native macOS, but that like also maintained by Microsoft. There is this new library that Oscar created, which is Brownie. It's for. Did you hear about this?
It's just a gist.
Okay, so it's for brownfield projects when you embed React Native parts into your native, already existing native application, and then you can, like, if you have a brownfield project, you can have your native screens and native functionalities together with React Native screens and React Native functionalities.
Okay.
The problem appears when you try to exchange data between the two.
Yeah.
So like you can
let's say I have one like tabs to move around the screens. 3 screens are from React Native, 2 screens are native, and on native side I have information about theme, dark or light theme, and that's actually so usually I would store it in like mmkv, something like that, to store it if I would have a greenfield application. So that's actually a good question. How can I save that data in the phone memory and still retrieve it on my React Native side?
From what I know about like brownfield library that we have, there is like a mechanism to like send data, but like it's pretty rudimentary. So like here, it's the proper solution for like brownfield data management, basically. And it uses some code gen as well. So you define your store in Brownie TS file. You create like a how do you call it, schema, right? A shape of your state. Then you create a code gen files for Android and probably iOS as well, which is generated automatically on the Swift size, mirroring the TypeScript schema, and then you use it in React Native. That's cool. And you can use it directly from React Native and from Swift UI.
So that's actually thanks to Nitro modules, right? Or turbo modules, actually. Like you don't need Nitro modules.
It works with turbo modules, I think.
And we have another new person. Yo, good to have you here.
Hey, Micheline.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out like if it's Michael or Mike Ling or Michelle.
I think it's Micheline, as in Michelin stars. Probably Michelin loves going to restaurants, like 5-star restaurants, etc.
Yeah, we are getting better at profiling people. We call it username profiling.
Okay, so current status for this is iOS only. So I was wrong in terms of saying that this it code gens also for Android. This is iOS only right now.
Yeah, but I'm actually kind of surprised that it makes sense that this should be quite a big problem if you make these types of projects. Okay,
it is. So like they say in the problem that writing turbo modules requires native expertise. Every schema change means updating TypeScript, Swift, and Kotlin. Types drift apart, leading to runtime crashes, and every brownfield team solves the same problem from scratch.
Yeah, it kind of sounds like an issue that everyone solves again and again and again in each project. Wow, that's actually sounds like very useful library.
It is. I think it is. But only for brownfield projects, which are getting more and more popular, but still are not. It's never meant to be a default way of like using React Native, right?
Yeah, of course.
Even though the default way of using React Native at Meta is brownfield.
Oh, that's interesting.
Cool. Let's move on. What else do you want to discuss? There are a few packages here still.
Teleport. Okay. I wanted to see the bottom sheet stack.
Okay, let's do this.
But the teleport sounded cool as well. That's one of the features I was missing actually from like pure React.
Arek Kubaczkowski. He used to work with us. Does he still?
I think no.
Huh.
Or
still at ColdStack. Okay. Sorry. I don't remember if he still works at ColdStack or not.
I think I worked with him I think like I can't find him on Slack, but I think I worked with him on one project quite a long time ago, and he was amazing. He was a very good developer.
Okay, so Arek created this library, React Native bottom sheet stack, which means nothing to me. A stack manager for bottom sheet with navigation modes, iOS style, scale animation, and React context preservation. Okay. Features. Stack navigation. Okay.
Okay, so now, that sounds very
It's about
cool.
like having several different bottom sheets at the same time.
I think it sounds also like instead of having a bottom sheet that is animated with like a bunch of libraries, this bottom sheet is basically a separate screen. At least it sounds like it.
Can you add it to our playground project and let's play around with
it? Like now?
Yeah. Because we are almost wrapping up. There's not that much to talk about. Let's see something. Let's see something in action. And I need a 2-minute break.
So let me.
It's gonna be a good time for you to take the screen sharing and like set everything up. Do you want the link?
Wait.
I'm gonna send
chill
you the
down
link
for
on
a
Slack.
second. I'm gonna try to open the project, see if everything works still. I'm not so fast. I'm an old man. But yeah, go take your break.
I'm gonna send you the link. That's the link. Open it up. I'm stopping the screen share. Oh, and again, we were on the wrong screen share.
We will get killed.
That's the proper one. Okay. I will be right back. Start the screen share and talk.
Oh my God, one second. Let me first run everything. Okay. I was not prepared for actually like playing around with technology now, but since I got called out, we have to do that. Okay, so 1 second. Okay, I'm triggering the screen share in a second. Just let me check if there are no vulnerable data anywhere. Okay, looks like everything's Gucci. So share screen, allow entire screen, this screen share. Dope. So we have screen sharing. Animate. Yeah, so this is the project with reanimated and worklets and animations. This is the pizza animation. Yeah, so good. And we wanted to check out the bottom sheet stack navigator, I think.
It's a pizza.
It's a pizza, exactly.
Oh, my camera. Switched. Okay.
Okay, I am installing this. Do I have yarn? No, I have npm. npm install. npm install React Native bottom sheet stack. Okay, looks like I'm in the clear. Now bringing back that iOS app. And there is a setup. Okay. As per usual, I will create a new setup. I will call it bottom stack tsx. Gonna yoink the setup from a different page because I am lazy like that. And it's now building everything. In the meanwhile,
Add the skills. No,
nah,
I'm joking.
Not yet.
Actually, like I think we will get to a point where like each library, like I imagine Reanimated should have its own skill set, right? Like the docs of Reanimated should be transferred into like a skill format for LLMs.
Reanimated skill format. Sorry, I'm focusing for a second on that. I will be with you in a second, but trying to set up everything without any breaks or crashes. So this is out. Why is this my app here?
Because like you wrap.
Yeah, I'm just gonna add view with like text, hello. And we're gonna add the view.
Well, wrap the other screen, right?
Style sheet.
Okay, never mind. You do you, man. I already put you on the spot.
Why is the ref unknown? Props ref. Oh yeah, because it's unknown. Okay, but it's right up from the. Okay, in theory. Wow, in theory that's it. Okay, saving that bottom stack unimplemented component portal host view. What?
Like probably you need to like reinstall
No, I have
the native app.
everything.
The native app, like rebuild the native app.
Oh, but I did the npm run iOS.
Huh.
I did
Well, you need the peer
install.
Did you add the peer dependencies? There are a bunch
Oh, no, I actually didn't.
of peer dependencies. So like that's
I
the
actually
second
didn't,
line in the
yeah.
documentation.
Oh, wow, that's actually a bunch of
Yeah, and why do you need Zustand?
that's a good question.
Yeah, like as a library peer dependency.
Ryan asked a good question.
Which one? What is it?
See, that's a super cool compliment to Ryan. Because I said he asked a very good question, and Łukasz's first question was, which one? Like all of them are great. So which
Yeah.
question you mean?
No, because I was like watching your stream on my
Yeah,
full screen.
I just noticed the creator contest hackathon. And it sounds like something that we are basically doing once a week, something like hackathonish. And we are, in this matter of fact, creators. So we are like missing the contest part. And I'm a quite competitive guy. No, I'm actually not. I'm actually not competitive at all. Yeah, so let me first make the screen bigger, because I bet people cannot see properly everything. So yeah, I installed everything. Yeah, portal host view. So it means that the issue was with portal, and I had to install as well the portal. So like bottom sheet stack, React Native teleport. Teleports basically allow, for those who don't know, to display something from, I assume that this might be the reason the Zustand is there, to avoid prop drilling across the stack. So teleport allows you to use a child component to render something in the parent component, but like above. So basically, like if you would like to display a model, you would either implement that model in the parent and then by some prop or state, change that in the child to display that model at the top. But with teleport, you can implement and display everything from the child point, and it gets teleported to the top. At least I hope, because now I just realized that I described portals. That's a portal, not a teleport, but I think it should be similar. Okay, bottom stack. And yeah, open button. So let's
create
use
a button.
safe area view of also with that text. Yeah. Wait. What am I doing incorrect here?
Maybe color the text to white, because probably
You
it's
think
dark.
that's the reason? Just gonna like color white. You were right. That's actually kind of silly.
It's React Native Programming 101.
Yeah, I just never had an app where one of the first things was a dark theme. So yeah, view. Okay, because inside this view, below the text, I want to put the open button. Tick tock. Okay, open. Gesture handler must be used as a sense of gesture or root view. Okay, nobody informed me about that. So gesture handler root view. Let's put it in. It's in. Open. What?
When something happened. Can you so draw some container backgrounds and container like backgrounds first. Let's color all of those things.
Wait, I used exactly the same thing. Backgrounds, yes. So let's just add a view here, because I bet this is also like background color
Red.
Yo. Open. Maybe. Wait, this is the open button.
Okay. Probably the bottom shift comes from the bottom, and it has the yo, but in black.
You think?
I don't
But the background is red.
I know, but
No, it's also white. But it might be hidden behind the bottom stack. So let's change the snap point to, I don't know, 100%.
well, this fuck. Arek, I would love to have some
Okay, I reloaded. Now open.
For bottom sheet stack, I would love to have some images. What should we expect?
Color, let's say green. Greed. Oh, not greed. Green. And safe area view should also have like background color blue. Okay.
Okay, so underneath there
Let me
is
also
a
restart
bottom
again.
sheet that. Okay.
So
no. Okay, do the flex one.
On this.
Yeah.
Okay. And blue flex one. Okay. And now
open
if
it,
I will
open it. It became a modal. This one became a modal somehow.
But
go to this open modal thing. Like, what does open trigger?
The open should trigger.
The open button triggers open my sheet. What's my sheet?
This.
This one.
Oh. Wait. I'm silly. I'm a silly goose because I didn't add it anywhere. Some host view. Let's add it here. Sorry. Yeah. Bottom sheet component. Use bottom sheet area. Open button. My sheet. This opens that. Use bottom sheet component. Okay, wait. Maybe I'm dumb.
Maybe you need to unwrap bottom sheet host and put it there between, here.
This.
Yeah.
See, I think that the host. Wait, where is the? Because it's not shown anywhere. Bottom sheet managed is this. I am dumbfounded. So I guess.
Yeah, I don't know where we supposed to put this my bottom sheet. My sheet.
I would. You know what? One more thing. Just height like 200, width like 200, and now open.
No, it's not here.
Because this is scaling. What if I
open
will
works, right?
Open button like outside of the area outside of the view. And I'm gonna add a view with open button, style it also so it has like 50% of the view.
But it doesn't appear.
Cyan. Oh, I guess this is like here. So also like justify content center, align center. Yep. Open. Yeah, so this is the scale view. Bottom
Yeah, the
sheet
scale
scale
view.
view. This is scaling
Put it in
the
bottom sheet host.
but this is managed by the library.
Yeah, I mean, like unwrap
Maybe I
it.
should put it
Unwrap
on
the open sheet
top.
host. No, unwrap the bottom sheet host. Yeah.
So like that?
Yeah, and put it here.
But what?
Like the my sheet.
God damn it. Yeah, but it doesn't take any children.
Okay, it has no children. So how
I assume, I
What
assume that this is why you have Zustand, and this is why you have the teleport. So by this, you basically inform where you want your model to be displayed. But wraps your app content timer when bottom sheet is with scale button 2. Place your main content inside this component, but keep bottom sheet host outside of it. So this is outside of it.
Yeah.
Here. Sheet manager, no description.
Okay, why is ref under?
Yeah, because this is like wrong types. Scale background true. On press. So this should render this. But why it doesn't though? And
how about we call it a day? I'm not sure what this library tries to do, honestly, right now.
I mean, it kind of makes sense because with that, you have one host, right?
That will host different bottom sheets.
Yes. So then you can be as deep in the in your app as you want, but if you will call just open and pass the sheet you want to open, it will move it to the host and open it. But for some reason, I don't know why,
it doesn't click.
Wait, I will try to move the host to the top of the layout, like even higher than this layout, so around the stack, because then it should use bottom sheet manager provider. So let me also move the provider and the root view as high as possible as well, because there is a theme provider. So host from theme provider, and the gesture handler as well. Yoink. Let's wrap it all in the view. Gesture handler root view. Yep. Okay. What did I break? Restart. Okay. Hello. So this is the button, open button. It should be below. Oh yeah. Sorry. Right. Because I unwrapped this view from that. So should put this here, this, that. Okay, open. It's still no. It makes sense because this is inside the scale view. So if I remove it, it won't be scaled. but it looks like the
it still doesn't work.
the sheet that I'm using.
What's at the top there? No. Sorry, it's on my screen.
Bottom sheet managed, children. It gets in the children, bottom sheet original, and it should open the child. I'm gonna take a quick peek at some maybe example.
Example is what we had at the beginning.
There is app TSX with all of the providers and the screen. Oh, you know what? Maybe wait, host. There's persistent sheet. Components, screens. Maybe it just doesn't yet work with like Expo Navigator. Yeah, sorry, but I'm like with maybe just not does. Oh wait, there is no.
Okay,
See,
Kevin, let's wrap it up.
yeah.
As usual in our live streams, things don't work when we live code. Roughly 50% of the time, and this is
Yeah.
that one half that.
I'm giving you back the screen sharing.
I was thinking let's just wrap it up.
Oh, like
Yeah,
completely. Okay.
let's do the thank yous. I think we went over the news today. There's not that many exciting topics ahead of us with the skills. We need to like learn how to use them and like showcase them better maybe next week with some guests. You need to find a guest for next week. I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, I
I'm
know.
gonna play the music and you can do the thank yous today.
Okay, so thank you all for being here with us. Thank you, Ranger Foundry. Thank you, Neon Jeff. Thank you, Laser Focused. Thank you, Neon Jeff. Sorry, I thought there is like two Neon someones. Thank you, Neon Jeff, of course. Thank you, Robert, for being here. Thank you, Ryan, of course, for always being here with us. Thank you and hello to Micheline. Next time, inform us on how to pronounce your name. And with all of that, thank you all for participating today. Thank you for being here. Sorry I didn't manage to run the library. But next week, we'll play around with the skills. We'll have a guest instead of Łukasz, because Łukasz will be having fun and we'll be meeting people and learning new stuff. Well, I guess we will be learning new stuff as well, and maybe we'll meet new people as well. So yeah, Łukasz, we don't miss anything here. And yeah, with that,
I'm gonna miss you.
I'm gonna miss you too.
Thanks everyone for joining, and tune in next time. See ya.
Bye bye.